Stewart. This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. If cold candidate calls aren't turning into hot hiring...
With Nutter all damn day, and kudos to you, dude, pulling double duty.
Well, thank you.
That's a 7 to 7 shift. Just on air.
Keep reminding me. Thanks a lot.
No problem, man. No problem. And Jimmy, I hope all things fare well. Let's see. What do we have for you today? Fat Tuesday, the perfect pair to be hanging out with on Fat Tuesday.
Yeah, I would say so.
It's Dano and Nutter Tuesday.
You fat... Oh, here it
you
is.
You fat bitch.
You fat bitch. Thanks.
All right. Yeah. Ever been to New Orleans? Nolans there, Nutter?
I have not, but that is definitely something that's on my bucket list. Going to do the whole Mardi Gras thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Marty, and I don't know if anybody out there would agree or disagree with me. I've been to Mardi Gras one time, and that's all it took.
How many beads did you get? You were flashing a lot, I bet.
With these man breasts,
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. These memories, I had the bro in full swing, just ripped off my shirt. So we did that. Then I showed up a couple of years later, met some friends that drove down from Philadelphia. We met in, I don't know where the hell we met, in Georgia or something, and then we drove west out to New Orleans. Car broke down in Shreveport. I thought, man, it was like boiling armadillos in the back of the service garage. I didn't think we were getting out of there alive.
That's a band name.
What, Boiling Armadillos?
Damn right.
Well, that's the start of it, because, man, I was just riffing on Fat Putin all day and what kind of band we could get from that. What was it? Boiling Armadillos.
Boiling Armadillos.
All right. Hold on. I'm writing that one down. We got he got his, I don't know, 1980, circa 1980s Chevy. It was one of those Chevy. It wasn't a Blazer. No, it was a big SUV. It was like the rival to the Bronco.
Oh, like a Tahoe or
no, it wasn't
Yukon?
It wasn't a Tahoe or a Yukon. No, it was much older than that.
Sierra? No, that's not a truck.
No, I can't think of the damn. It was a. Somebody out there will help me with it. It looked just like almost identical to the circa 80s Bronco. And so whatever 10 parts he needed on that drive from Philly, man.
Gosh.
It was like the Bluesmobile in the end. It just fell apart when we got into Shreveport. And then from there made our way into New Orleans, where we ended up staying in the same hotel as the New Kids on the Block that were in concert at the Superdome.
Wow.
And the opening act?
Tiffany.
Nope. Spring Love.
I don't.
Stevie B.
Oh, Stevie B. How do you? Was he there, or she, or
he?
Was he there too?
Stevie B was definitely. Ran into him in the elevator.
Oh, cool. Did you get an autograph?
No.
Did you bump into any of the New Kids?
No. We saw their tour bus was outside of the hotel. We stayed at the Holiday Inn in the French Quarter.
Well, you definitely had the right stuff.
But that was awful. That was awful. And now you got New Kids on the Block in my head. The amount of people that were on Bourbon Street the week of Mardi Gras, and the week after we showed up at Mardi Gras, we thought, we'll beat it by a week. No, that's a month-long party on Bourbon Street.
Damn,
it's a sea of people, and you move not by taking steps,
just with the crowd.
That's it.
It's waves.
It is. It's an inertia-fed motion down the street.
It's like a human wave pool.
Then we took it, very similar to a human wave pool. I mean, you just moved with the motion.
Go with the flow.
And if you stopped to look up, it wasn't a pretty scene. Anybody that stopped was just pushed forward.
Wow.
And then you get to the end of the street and they just sort of sporadically go their different ways, and then they come back the other way. And it's a traffic jam of people. The only other time that I had seen that many people in one specific place was at the Indianapolis 500. I guess there were 310,000 people there that day. And moving through that tunnel underneath the raceway was unnerving, to say the least.
Yeah, I don't like being in big crowds. So, I mean, I want to do the whole Mardi Gras thing, but nowadays with COVID and everything else, I just don't like being in big crowds, like terrorist acts. Not saying that something like that is going to happen.
No. But Fat Tuesday, it feels like everybody that's surrounding you is a terrorist. They're all hot and sloped head. The heavy hot breathers, mouth breathers around you. Then showing up outside of Mardi Gras, the months that follow, it's a good time. New Orleans has some downtime, especially in the summer. It's a miserable, steamy bowl of hot, muggy. You can chew the air. And smell what you're chewing. Vomit and urine-induced streets. And
dude.
I know, man. But there's no party like it. There really isn't. We ended up with the Love Doctors taking a whole bunch of listeners, and it was Labor Day weekend. Well, in New Orleans, that's called Southern Decadence.
Southern Decadence? Sounds like a dessert.
I was a lot of dudes' dessert.
Oh,
I was
that kind of party?
Tore up from the floor up by some of these dudes. I was raped and pillaged by their eyes constantly.
Damn.
Yeah.
Might want to go for that.
No. It was dudes with assless chaps being led around on leash, wearing nothing but a condom.
Really?
It was a very eye-opening experience.
I would say so, but how do you keep the condom on if you're not at attention?
Well, you'd have to, I don't know, ask Flea. I mean, he kept the sock on.
Yeah, rock out with you.
Well, I'm just saying, rock out with your sock out.
Okay.
That's what they did. The Red Hot Chili Peppers. You remember that? Did you witness that? Well, that was similar to Southern Decadence. And that's it. Dudes walking around naked. It was weird. But the girls were having a blast. The chicks that were with us, oh my God, they were treated like queens. By the queens. 877-927-6969. One of the ways you can get in touch with us. Got a good story about Mardi Gras or the sardine can that is New Orleans around Fat Tuesday. Today starts the party. And the Lenyon or whatever they call it. I don't really know much about the holiday other than I know that I would get very numb to Zydeco after a while.
Yeah, it would be mind-numbing, I would say.
It is. It is indeed. Fat Tuesday. Have a cocktail. Why don't you have one of those frozen drinks?
Oh, I like a good
Remember those?
drink.
I think the restaurant was called Fat Tuesdays.
Yeah, they had one like high octane or something.
High octane was my favorite.
That's the one.
With a floater, 151 floater, please.
Definitely got to do the floater. They serve it in that little vial. They just stick it in upside down. Wait.
I would always pour it down the straw.
Oh, smart. Well, that's the first sip you're getting, too.
That's a shot and a half, man. And it's backed by some frozen deliciousness. Let's see. There's a few ways that you can be interactive with us today. One of which is our Real TV, finally brought to you by the folks at Monroe's of Palm Beach, and we appreciate that. We're mugging for the camera right now. Nutter and I are camera center and ready for your participation. You can also join in on the chat. That's realradio921.com/watch, or just head on over to our website. You'll see the link there. Click it for Real TV.
Yeah, Real TV. It's real and it's TV.
It was indeed. Let's see. We have our studio text line, 47142. That's the number to call.
Text message.
Text away. Nice job. Thank you. And start your message off with Real Radio. Nutter, you should try Fantasy Fest in Key West as well if you haven't.
Okay, yeah, that should be on my bucket list too.
Fantasy Fest is the ultimate body painting experience.
Oh.
That's the...
Do I have to participate or can I just go and watch?
It is a people watching party.
Okay, good. I'm good with that because I don't want anybody painting my nether region.
Yeah.
Not a lot of canvas down
Yeah,
there.
but you can, I don't know. You can have a funny guy drunk carrying a purse. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I can visualize it.
Yeah,
I can visualize it.
My little coin.
Your coin purse.
Yes.
Yeah. What are you going to do for a quarter?
Whatever
Anything
it
you
takes,
want.
yeah.
Let's see. Nutter worried about a terror attack at Mardi Gras. Well, eat too much gumbo and there'll be some bombs going
Oh,
off.
there definitely will be.
That's, boy, real New Orleans gumbo. With spicy shrimp and crawfish.
That would be one of the main reasons I want to go is to sample all the different foods from there, you know?
Man, you get a plate of bruschetta at the Napoleon with a big snifter of some rich cognac or Grand Marnier.
Oh.
Man, that's a good start to the day. There are times in New Orleans where it's not very busy, and I like it like that. So
Yeah.
You got to go. You got to deal with the hot, humid, muggy weather, and you'll enjoy the experience. Sans a lot of people, which is what we'll see the influx of this week.
Yeah.
We got some people checking in. Let's see. Hold on. Stevie B was at my senior year grad night at Disney World, 1990. I was there in 1989, and it was New Kids on the Block. How about that?
That is cool.
I had Samantha Fox, Information Society.
Oh, I liked them back in the day.
I want to know what
We had
y'all
another one.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think About It. There was a song they had called Think About It.
Okay.
It was pretty good. I got it from sending off. It was like on the back of a cereal box. I think it was. No, yeah, you sent.
That's too funny, man.
You mailed in the little thing that you cut off, and they sent you back. These were cassettes back then too, so it wasn't like a CD or anything like that.
And Stevie B was great. Spring love, come back to me.
Keep going.
Saw him in the. I saw him at the Fun House in West Palm Beach.
Oh,
The
good
Coco
times.
Plum Plaza. I saw Tone Loc there. I saw Trenier and Friends. Debbie Depp. Man, I saw some of those.
Or
80s.
Debbie Gibson.
No, Debbie Depp.
Who's Debbie?
Lookout
Depp?
Weekends.
Here I come.
Yep.
Because weekends were made for fun. Yeah, I work hard
every day.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a banger right there.
And then she's got a song that sounds just like it. Something about dancing.
I'll have to go and look that up.
Yeah, there's 2 hits from her. And she did both of them, wouldn't you know it? And then walked off the stage.
And then was never heard from again.
Tone Loc, he had no other song but Wild Thing on the radio. So that's why everybody showed up there.
Doesn't he have Funky Cold Medina or something
Yeah,
like that?
that's it. The Funky Cold Medina.
That was like his only other hit, I think.
But when we saw him at the Fun House in West Palm, that song wasn't out yet. He was riding high on Wild Thing.
It was just Wild Thing.
Do
and then it
the
was
Wild Thing.
Bow, bow,
And then
bow.
you actually got to see him with his acting chops in Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. He was the cop opposite him. And his butt was talking to him.
Yeah. He voiced Teddy Bear in a 90s cartoon back in the day. I forget the name of the cartoon, but Tone Loc, you could tell he just had that deep, raspy voice. And I was like, oh, that's Tone Loc.
It's pretty distinctive.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. We've got that. Let's see what the hell's going on our phone lines right now.
Okay.
For some reason, people are going off here. Let's pick up. We'll go with line 2. Welcome to Real Radio, line 2. You're on the air. What's on your mind?
Who's this?
This is Jeff from Orlando.
Well, hello, Jeff from Orlando.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Hey, Nutter, you want to have a good time? You should have came to Guest for Real in Tampa. It happened on the 29th of January, and that's a nice beat. So what I'm saying, there's a lot of bees at you.
Oh, really?
A lot of D's? Nuts?
Bees.
Bees.
Oh.
B-E-A-D-S.
Oh.
Beads.
Bees, you know, Jerry Bees.
Right. Show me your tatters. I'll give you some beads.
Boobies.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
You're not looking at boobies again, are you? Hooters. We got it.
Yeah.
You're not looking at boobies again, are you?
Have you ever been to Mardi Gras, Jeff?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have as a truck driver.
And what was your
Yes, I have.
experience?
I make deliveries done.
Oh,
My
God.
experience down there that it's just like you gotta put some rubbers on your toes, your feet, your whole body.
Oh,
Your body,
yeah.
you got to walk around in a full body condom.
Yeah, you don't want to step in anything.
But I can't imagine. The traffic is bad enough when it's not busy. I can't imagine what the traffic is like for a truck a trucker out there, hauling whatever goods and you've got in the back of that truck and pulling it into New Orleans, man, you spend more time on the road than you do on Bourbon Street.
Well, not really, because they needed me down there because I'm hauling a little toilet paper down there and needed it real bad.
They need toilet paper there, big time.
Yes.
Big waste.
Yes. To me, I mean, see, that's all I carry in 48 states. I carry toilet paper. That's all I carry.
Really?
Nothing else.
I didn't know that.
Toilet paper and paper towels.
Okay, all right. Well, I know the guy to roll next time a pandemic comes into town. They're charging me $60 a roll in the parking lot of Publix.
Yeah, we're gonna need your number off air.
Hey Jeff, I got a Real Radio T-shirt for you. Meet me at the Publix next to Staples.
I'll throw in a hat if you throw in some extra rolls.
Oh, we do have hats.
We
too.
do.
Yeah, trucker hats.
Okay. How can I get a hat and a T-shirt? What I gotta do?
We got to get them. Go get them printed.
Yeah,
and then and then drop them off at the station with some toilet paper and some paper towels. We'll be all stocked
well,
up.
We can order them all we want. There's just the problem getting them here because all the truck drivers. You know.
Because he's spending all his time in New Orleans and Fat Tuesday.
You know how it is.
I
At
do.
the same time, too, I got a question. Okay, what do you think about the truckers in Canada? Is that wrong? Is that right? I think they shouldn't get vaccinated. You think that they wrong about what they're doing in Canada?
Oh man, what a boondoggle that turned into. I think they took it just a little too far by laying on their horns from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. constantly just disrupting life. And how are we disrupting you? I don't like anything being mandated, and I understand that. Now they tried that here in the States. They tried to get one of those convoys to lock up the roadways. Nobody showed up. So that just goes to show you that the sentiment is, okay, look, don't mandate us to do this, but we'll be looking out for our best interests. We don't want to be dealing with this nonsense any longer. And
because otherwise, in Canada, I got a couple of friends as part of the convoy up there, and I'm sitting behind them because it don't make no sense. The government coming down on truckers. We haul beat around nobody at all for 48 hours or more.
Right.
And why in the world we need to get vaccinated?
I don't know.
We have round up
because you're going state to state, because you're traveling in different places, because you're meeting different people every single day. They don't want the transmission firing up again. So without truckers, I've said it before, North America, the world would be sunk. I don't know how it is in other countries. I'm sure there's not a lot of truck deliveries going on between Belarus and Russia and Ukraine right now.
Oh, no.
But outside of that, the world needs to keep going. We need truck drivers to deliver the goods and services that are required for everyday living. Why in the world did they mandate, specifically the truckers need to mask up? On the other hand, it's a freaking mask, for crying out loud. You're not protecting... Yeah. You're kind of protecting yourself, but how many of those truckers have contracted the sickness, the vid, and then don't even know it, and then they go to different places, and in 2 days can drive, across country, across borders, etc. So I don't necessarily
like sometimes
a little overzealous with mandates.
Like sometimes I go to Canada and stuff like that. They don't mandate. They didn't strict on me and all this kind of stuff. I go to Canada about once a week, something like that. And
do you wear your mask?
Mandate. Not inside my truck. I know I don't.
No, not in your truck. But when you get out of your truck and you're interacting with people and you're delivering something, you throw the mask on.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't.
Okay.
They ask me. Other than that, I really don't do that because I think it's a waste of time. In other words.
It was a little too much too late, if you ask me. Back in the beginning, it would have been something different to prevent the transmission. But at this point, it seemed a little overzealous to specifically target truck drivers. So I'm with you there, Jeff. And holding up any of the commerce because you're pissed off about a mask. Oh, that's a whole other story. Didn't work here in the States.
Yeah. So at the same time too, we don't bother nobody. We got business to run. A lot of trucks out here. We own our own truck and stuff like that, and we pay most of the taxes and stuff. And we try to get along and work along and everything. But when the government tries to step in and tell us what to do and how to do them, why we need to do it. Right now, we under a thumb already, but we got an electronic log book. That's slowing us down right there automatically.
Right, man. Keeping track of those hours so you don't take out some famous comedian or something like that. What? How embarrassing. Taken out by a truckload of toilet paper. Jeff, we got to run, man. I am so late, but we truly appreciate you being a part of the show and from time to time commenting. You're more than welcome here anytime. And we have for you a really cool way that you can stay interactive with us via the new TalkBack feature that's available on the iHeartRadio app. If you have it downloaded, it's free, for crying out loud.
They'll never take our freedom!
I love it. That's right. Freedom. 877-927-6969, toll free. We're taking calls, and we're doing it as soon as we get back with more of Dano and Nutter here on Real Radio.
Be your friend. Follow us at Real Radio 92.1 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Partly cloudy skies out there for us on this Tuesday. A little cooler through the afternoon as well. Temperatures right around the mid to upper 70s for us today. Closer to average for this time of year. A little coastal shower is possible overnight, and as we head into your Wednesday, we're still in the upper 70s again for the day tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
Haiti was already the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, but earthquakes, hurricanes, and COVID have made life even more difficult for families. You can help rebuild Haiti with Compassion International by texting the word radio to 97646.
Who can you trust in big media? A recent study finds Americans don't trust big media, and 65% of Republicans don't trust them at all. Now, Newsmax has become a trusted source for millions. They go to Newsmax.com for breaking news and watch Newsmax TV for the latest from Washington, New York, Hollywood, and the world. Download the free Newsmax app on your smartphone and watch it anytime, anywhere. Nielsen recently reported that almost 7 million cable viewers watch Newsmax, but not Fox News. Americans really are making the switch to Newsmax. Start every day with Wake Up America and Rob Finnerty. And watch the Newsmax team at night with Eric Bowling, Sean Spicer and Lindsey Keith, Greg Kelly, Stinchfield, Jen Pellegrino, Rob Schmidt, and more. Every weekend, tune in for Huckabee, Diamond and Silk, Dick Morris, Wendy Bell, and more. Already 20 million made the switch and watch Newsmax all the time. Try it. You may never go back.
Hey guys, it's Edge Martinez. My family's gather in the kitchen. It's our favorite place to catch up. Keep germs out. I use Lysol on countertops, tables, and the fridge handle. Nothing kills more viruses on more surfaces than Lysol disinfectant spray. Lysol, what it takes to protect. Use as directed.
For my small bookstore to thrive, I can't just sell books. So I created a radio ad at iHeartAdBuilder.com to tell everyone about our author events, our story hours for kids, and our amazing lattes. Now we're busier than ever. I'd call that a success story.
A custom radio ad from iHeartAdBuilder is the fast, affordable way to drive customers to your business. Put the power of radio to work for you. Get started now at iHeartAdBuilder.com.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Have you wanted to speak a new language but thought it'd be too difficult or take too much time? Then try Babbel. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel teaches you conversations that you will actually use. With 14 languages and lesson topics like travel, business, relationships, and more, you'll learn what matters most to you. Babbel. Language for life. Learn a new language with ease. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com.
When couples come into International Diamond Center looking for engagement rings, they have lots of pictures from websites, from Pinterest, from designers they love, and 99% of the time, we have what they want.
The brands that we carry are the brands the consumer asks for, the girls ask for, your future bride asks for.
IDC owner Keith LeClaire explains how IDC is always on the cutting edge because we partner with the world's leading designers, names like Tacori, Verragio, Henry Dossi, and dozens more.
Fashions come and go, but why do some brands stay forever? It's because they stay relevant.
IDC was chosen by these acclaimed designers, in most cases as the exclusive retail partner in the region.
We try to provide the best of the best at the most current merchandise in the market today.
International Diamond Center, giving you access to the most sought-after brands in the world with a 5-star shopping experience with no compromises.
We want people to feel comfortable, relax, educate them, give them high quality for the right price.
Store hours and more at shopidc.com.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Palm Beach Expressway is up to speed for the Tuesday afternoon ride. We are looking good. No accidents on 95 or the Turnpike. Slow downtown. It's that road work with the right lane closed. Banyan Boulevard East at Quadro Boulevard. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Looking for a great deal on blind shades and shutters? Save 50% off any order during Blindster.com's President's Day sale. Blindster offers custom wood and faux wood blinds, roller shades, cellular shades, even custom plantation shutters, and they're all 50% off for a limited time.
Business. Visit glasschamberfl.com for more.
Thank you, Glass Chamber. Appreciate you being here and a fine sponsor, along with some of other fine sponsors we'll get to here in just a little bit throughout the day. Throw them some love as you can get into being interactive with us. There's plenty of different ways to consume the show, and we'll tell you all about it. I'm looking over the phone lines right now. Let's go with legitimacy here. All right, coin flip.
Oh, let me get the coin.
They were okay, get the coin because they called in at almost the same exact time.
All right, I have my bicentennial quarter right here.
All right, good. Flip away.
Who's who?
Heads will be Graham, tails Brian.
All right. Tails.
Tails it is Brian. Welcome to Real Radio.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, hold on. Okay, here we go. Turn off my truck.
Thank you, Brian.
Hey, you're talking about New Orleans, and the one time I've been to New Orleans was back in 1999. I went there for New Year's Eve, and I went there because I happened to win an on-air contest with the Love Doctors.
Oh.
And
really? We sent people to New Orleans on New Year's Eve?
Wow.
I don't remember.
Hell yeah, you did. Yeah, 1999 for the turn into 2000, man.
Oh, okay.
It is a complete awesome time. You know, New Orleans is great. I would love to go back there again, you know. You know, New Orleans is one of those cities that you love to visit, but there's no way in hell you would ever want to live there.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
Living below sea level is just, you know, it's just be unnerving all the time.
A lot of places in New Orleans is the rock that you turn over and stuff crawls out. I'm just saying
not good stuff either.
Yeah, but you know what? It's enriched with so much culture and history that it's almost required city visit, you know, in life to broaden your worldly views. Now, Brian, back to the 1999 trip. I don't necessarily remember giving away a trip. We took listeners there on 2 or 3 different occasions, but Wasn't that right around the time of Y2K, and everybody was fearing that planes were going to fall out of the sky, and the internet was going to crash after we just got it going? It had only been up and running for 5 years.
Kind of wish it did in hindsight.
Oh my God! Yeah, and taking social media with it.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Go ahead, Brian.
and the big thing was, if the world was going to end, what better place for it to end is to be just completely, wasted on Bourbon Street for New Year's Eve,
With a hurricane in one hand and a boob in the other. Sure.
Nice.
Pat O'Brien's hurricane.
What type of contest it was? It was just church, just typical Love Doctor fashion. It was just as simple as this. It was just a single question that was thrown at the viewers, the listeners. The question was this. You probably don't remember if you don't remember the trick at all, as they sent people there. But the question was, who was older at the time, 1999? Who was older at the time? Arnold Schwarzenegger or Dr. Rich?
Oh, that's a good question.
In 1999. Let's see, 2009, 2019 would have been.
I got the question right, so I know what the answer is.
Would have been in his late 50s. I think I'm going to say Rich was older.
I'm going to say Arnold.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
It goes to Dano. Ding, ding.
Oh, how about that? Ding, ding. I'm just thinking of what age is now, and I'm trying to remember when Schwarzenegger was, bearing the same age chest on the beach. He was past governorship, and he may have been the governor around that time. So that's why it led me to that. It really doesn't ring a bell. There are very few things that don't ring a bell from years past and promotions that we did on air. But I don't remember necessarily giving away a trip. But funny question nonetheless. And congratulations, Brian. Who'd you take, by the way? Did you meet somebody?
Oh, I took my girlfriend. I took my girlfriend at the time.
All right. Did you stay with her?
A buddy in hindsight.
And you go. Yeah.
Oh, you're still with her?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I ain't with her no more.
Good for you.
I'm South Florida now, and I'm all the way up here in Nebraska.
New Orleans will open your eye. You're in Nebraska right now?
Damn.
Yeah, Lincoln, Nebraska.
Oh, beautiful. And you're listening on the iHeartRadio app.
What's the weather like up there?
It's winter.
Well, today's a nice, beautiful... No. Today's a nice, beautiful 70-degree day, clear sky.
70 degrees in Nebraska on the first day of March?
Yeah, this entire week is going to be 60s and 70s and maybe mid-40s at the coldest for this entire week.
Yeah, and then next Monday you wake up and it's 12 below. Frozen corn.
It's possible. Last week we're getting lows in the negative 20s, and then this week it's in the 70s. So,
all right,
you never know what's going to be up here.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, Brian, it was fun walking down memory lane. Congratulations. Your plane didn't fall out of the sky. Yeah. You made it back. You've been able to stay locked in with South Florida. We'll keep you apprised of any news around here, but you're going to be our connection to Nebraska. Yeah. It's Brian in Nebraska.
No, I'm originally from Jupiter. I went to high school probably at the same time you did because I'm 49 years old.
Oh.
So we're about the same age.
Okay. Yeah, you probably would.
We probably went to Jupiter High together.
Well, somebody...
But you were probably too cool to hang out with me.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah,
no way.
yeah,
I would have hung out with Brian in a heartbeat. No
You'd probably
doubt.
steal his lunch money or something.
I didn't steal anybody's lunch money. I was the new kid
on the
block. A lot of my friends were the band geeks, so you probably were too cool for it.
So, yeah, well, I wasn't hanging out with a lot of bandits. No, the surfers. They were smoking funny stuff and cutting school all day up at corners. Okay, so you graduated in 1990, correct?
Let's see here. It would have been 173, 91.
Okay, 91. Somebody had commented earlier in the studio text line that they saw Stevie B at grad night. Did you have a grad night? Did you go to your grad night in Disney World?
I don't think I went because I think my friends didn't want to go, and I thought it was kind of lame. So because I've been to Disney World so many times. It's like, why would I want to go up there for grad night? You know what I'm saying? I think me and my buddies just hung back and
you missed a hell of an experience where it's just high school kids, seniors running around the park. It's closed to everybody except us. And then I think the Spinners were there too for my grad night. New Kids on the Block, Samantha Fox. Oh man, I can still see those Hooters from the stage.
I bet you were hanging tough.
No, there. Oh my God. No, they were.
Okay.
Samantha Fox breasts. Brian, it was fun reminiscing, and you're our connection to Nebraska. You make sure that you get back. You keep in touch with us, all right?
All right, no problem.
All right, sounds good, Brian. Thanks for the phone call, and congratulations on your win from, at that time, we may have still been 92.7. No, I think we had just changed over to Real Talk.
Cool.
About that, 1999. I think that was the year we did it. It was 98.
98, 99. Yeah, somewhere around there.
These last 25 years have been one run on.
One big drunken stupor blur.
Yeah, much like 2000 to 2003, there's no memory. No, that's gone.
I can't even remember what I did yesterday.
Yeah, let alone 22 years ago. 877-927-6969, your toll-free number. We're just kind of playing catch-up around here. And we do have some other things that we want to mention. We've got a prize to give away today, a pretty damn great prize to give away today. We've got some things we're going to be doing tomorrow that we'll let you in on.
Yep.
And we also have some extraordinary opportunities for you to check in with us. But, man, we got open phone lines for you. Let's see what's on your mind. We'll check in with our Ukrainian correspondent, Nutter, next with Real Radio.
Because your pets are pretty lonely when you're gone. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
This is Doug Gottlieb. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Staples Stores.
MLB and the Players Union talking again today with a new deadline to sign off on a labor deal. They've got till 5 p.m. before canceling opening day. Victor Oladipo's getting closer to returning to the Heat's lineup. The veteran guard is working out with Miami's G League team, hoping for a mid-March return from leg surgery. And the Panthers' lead in the Atlantic Division is down to just a point over Tampa Bay after losing 3 straight games. Florida hosts Ottawa Thursday. I'm Scott Davidson.
Staples has the tools your business needs to get work done no matter where. Right now, save up to $100 on select chairs, so your home office has everything your office has. In-store only offer ends 3/5 while supplies last. Explore what's new at Staples, the working and learning store.
Yo, Dano here for Precision Garage Door of South Florida. And when it comes to that huge door on your home, the garage door. And whether you're looking to replace, repair, or upgrade the biggest door on your home, secure it up with Precision Garage Door of South Florida. And you can easily find them online. Again, visit flgaragedoor.com, where you'll find the customer service alone takes extra precautions and measures to keep you safe, and they're ready to answer your needs 24 hours a day. And Precision is open 7 days a week. The uber-friendly and knowledgeable techs will roll into your driveway fully stocked with materials that far surpass what the manufacturers will offer, and that leaves you confident that you chose the best. And the door will work flawlessly, and it will be whisper quiet. Don't hesitate repairing or upgrading the biggest door on your home. Do what I did and call on Precision Garage Door of South Florida. flgaragedoor.com.
Everyone knows drinking and driving is against the law and extremely dangerous. If you've been drinking, you could easily make the bad decision to get behind the wheel, a decision that could be fatal. If you're going out to celebrate St. Patrick's Day and plan on drinking, keep yourself and others safe by planning a sober ride home. Whether it's a taxi, rideshare, sober designated driver, or having a trusted friend on call, planning for a sober ride home is the smart and safe thing to do. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by NHTSA.
When it comes to cybersecurity, the biggest threats don't always strike the biggest targets. Almost half of all cyber attacks target small businesses. So help protect yours with Comcast Business Security Edge. It's advanced security that continuously scans for threats and helps protect every connected device. On the largest, fastest, reliable network with speeds up to 10 gigs to the most small businesses. So switch today and get cutting-edge speed with advanced security and be ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get a powerful and reliable internet solution from Comcast Business and ask how to add Security Edge. Or find out how to get a $650 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go online to ComcastBusiness.com today to learn more. Prepaid card offer ends 3/21/22. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Investing involves risk, including possible loss of principal. Income may be subject to state, local, or federal alternative minimum tax. When interest rates rise, prices fall. When interest rates fall, prices rise.
There's one word we can all agree on today. Free. Everyone likes a free meal or a free ride. But how about tax-free income? Investing in municipal bonds can provide federally tax-free income that can serve as the cornerstone for your portfolio. Henyon & Walsh is a leading specialist in tax-free municipal bonds and provides individual investors with quality service and personal attention. Call Henyon & Walsh today to learn more about the benefits of municipal bonds. Call 1-800-761-9761 now, and they'll send their informative bond guide free. No obligation, no cost. Just dial 1-800-761-9761 today to receive a free copy of their informative bond guide, because free is always the right price. Call Henyon & Walsh today at 1-800-761-9761. Henyon & Walsh, Inc., member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is President Donald Trump, and I'd like to invite you to join me at the American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th at the Florida Live Arena. We'll be live and in person along with my son Don, Kimberly Guilfoyle, Dan Bongino, Candace Owens, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and many other incredible patriots. We will be talking about how to defend our jobs, our borders, our liberty, and our God-given rights. I hope you'll join me in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th. It's the only time this event will be coming to South Florida. If you want to sign up to get your tickets for the American Freedom Tour, you have to go to AmericanFreedomTour.com and do it right away. I think they're going to be selling very quickly, and I hope to see you there. I look forward to it. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Go to AmericanFreedomTour.com for tickets as low as $9. The American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th at the FLA Live Arena. Once again, that's AmericanFreedomTour.com.
If you've been injured on the job and are not receiving the benefits you're entitled to, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
If you've ever ordered food for work, you understand. It's different. There's just so much more at stake. Whether it's a meeting, a client call, or lunch with the office that has to arrive at the actual lunchtime, food for work has to work. That's why there's Easy Cater. Food that's on time and as ordered from over 82,000 restaurants. And if there's a problem, rare, you can reach someone in seconds.
Thank you for calling Easy Cater.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but Easy Cater just does. Order 24/7 at EasyCater.com.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
It is a smooth ride along our Palm Beach expressways. Looking good with no accidents on 95 or the Turnpike. Road work continues Southern Boulevard. You could find a delay east at Flagler Drive. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples has the tools your business needs to get work done no matter where. Right now, save up to $100 on select chairs, so your home office has everything your office has. In-store only offer ends 3/5 while supplies last. Explore what's new at Staples, the working and learning store.
No one should read your personal messages. That's why WhatsApp
I drive 3,500 to 4,000 miles a week. I'm everywhere. I wear a mask outside the truck, inside the truck. When I'm having a little alone time, you never know where my hands have been. When I'm home having a little alone time with the wife, you never know where her hands have been. Oh. Seriously, though, I've had all 3 shots. I'll get a 4th one told. Follow the science. You'll be okay, truck driver Bill. Thank you for that note via our studio text line 47142. And he started his message off with Real Radio. There's no way you would have hung out with that guy, Brian. He was such a goofball then.
Oh, wow. Damn. They must know him personally.
Nope, just popped into my head. Thank you very much. All I needed to have a little jog of the memory here. Early in the show, Dano was thinking of the Chevy Blazer. Nope, it was a Chevy Cheyenne.
Cheyenne? I've never even heard of the Cheyenne.
Or was that just what he called it? Hold on.
Maybe that's just a cute little nickname he had for his whip.
Chevy Cheyenne. Let's see here. And sure enough, it was a truck version, but the one that he had was like an SUV. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of the trucks. You
sure it wasn't just
the pickup trucks,
camper top or something? No,
no, it was like a 1980 Cheyenne, but it was an SUV. It looked like it looked like a Bronco. It was older than that. I'm looking at all these pictures. Cool truck.
Yeah.
877-927-6969 toll free. We have some show and tell to get to.
We do.
But first, our caller Jeff checking in with Dano and Nutter. Welcome to Real Radio. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday now?
Happy Fat Tuesday, man.
It is Tuesday, yes.
Yeah. So I got a couple stories. I want to start off. I went to grad night in 92.
Okay. Who was playing in 92?
God, I don't even remember because I didn't bother going to any of those acts. I was just going amok in the park. It was just too much fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
I came from Massachusetts.
That was like one of the first times I was just walking around freely with a cigarette in my hand, and a coat, watching New Kids on the Block, standing in the back, waiting for Samantha Fox.
Oh, I love Samantha Fox. She was, oh man. She still is.
She still is, and she had quite the cancer scare about 7 or 8 years ago. Went through the whole treatment thing and bounced back nicely. Those things bounced all over.
But but that was a great time anyways, because I came down from Massachusetts for that. So that was like my second time to Disney ever.
Oh.
So it was a good time.
Interesting.
But the funny part, the funny story from that was, you remember back in the day we used to have those little disposable cameras? That was like the little cardboard outside Kodak yellow.
Yeah. Yes, I do. And many a wedding have been spoiled when they leave those in the middle of the table. They get a picture in the men's room of our junk.
Well, it's pretty much a similar story because I had it, and we had gone to Typhoon Lagoon one day, and I left my stuff over where the teachers and the principal of the school was. Well, I get home, and I develop my pictures, and all of a sudden, all I see is like 20 pictures of the girls who were sitting at the towels next to us, changing clothes and stuff.
Oh.
And I narrowed it down. It was the principal of the school. Like, I'm to admit it. He took pictures.
Oh, he took your camera and started taking pictures of all the girls.
He took my camera and took pictures of all these girls.
That wouldn't fly
Nowadays, he'd be in jail.
Yes, he would.
You voyeuristic bastard, but man, we applaud you. Or did back in late 90s, sure. Oh, God.
And then I also went to New Orleans 2 different times. Once was spring break, and even on St. Patrick's Day, they still had the parade, and it was still an absolute mob scene. And I don't really remember much of that week. But we went for the Super Bowl in 97. 4 of us were living in Gainesville with Holland. I think it was a Chevy S10, another Chevy. This is the little one that had the little sideways seats behind it.
Yep.
Yeah, 4 of us, 4 massholes in that thing. And
he said masshole.
Yes, he did.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I know. I know the rules.
Thank you.
And so we piled in with no tickets and went out there. My friend's uncle lived in New Orleans, so he said we could watch the game there. Well, we went to Bourbon Street. 11 a.m. This bar starts a special: buy one get 2 free any bottle of beer.
Oh,
so you basically know what happens next.
Did you see any of the game?
No.
No.
We got back there. Before I had to stop my friends from fighting. Then his uncle came and picked us up. We all passed out, woke up for halftime, ate all the crazy food that he cooked, passed out. I woke up to Reggie White running around with the trophy.
All right.
Damn.
That's a good dude to wake up to, too. Godspeed.
We still rallied. Yeah, we lost and rallied, went back down to Bourbon Street, walked through this shower of Green Bay stickers, and still partied our asses off till the daytime came out.
Hell yeah.
And we even I ran into this girl that I had lived across the street from years prior in a bar at like 4 o'clock in the morning on Bourbon Street.
Hey, it's a small world, and it gets a lot smaller when the last call lights come on and you're in a bar in a strange place. Like, hey, I know you.
Yes,
Same part of the world. There are so few stories. There are so few stories you can tell about New Orleans that don't involve complete and total debauchery and drunkenness. I mean, it's truly a good time.
That's what it's about.
It is.
Yes, it is.
And it leaves you with a lifetime of memories to share with us here. Jeff, I can't thank you enough. You're welcome here anytime, my friend.
Yeah. Thanks, Jeffrey. We got a few comments over here on the group chat over at our live stream at realradio921.com/watch. Travis says, grad night 1984, Night Ranger, Weird Al, and he thinks it was Belle Biv DeVoe. So that's quite the lineup, if you ask me.
Half a new edition, I'll take it. At that time, I don't know that Belle Biv DeVoe was out in
84.
They may have still been new edition then.
Right.
I'm thinking Belle Biv DeVoe came dropped in like 89.
Yeah, closer to the 90s. Yeah, that sounds about right.
89 or 90. So it could have been. Let's see, who would have been a big R&B act back then? Boyz II Men? No,
they
not
were
in 84.
90s.
No.
It would have been New Edition.
I bet it was New Edition and not Belle Biv DeVoe.
Right. Probably. That sounds more like it.
See yourself some popcorn.
We did get a few discharges. We got one last night.
That is.
Well, you coined it.
I don't. Did it stick? I don't know. All
right. Well,
I'm rethinking that in the last 20 seconds.
We could take it back to the drawing board, but we received this one shortly after we got off air. Let me play it for you.
This was yesterday when we got off air. Okay, so there's this new feature that's available. If you have the iHeartRadio app downloaded, you'll see a little, when you click onto the show, you'll see a little microphone icon. You can actually click that, leave us a message.
Yeah, and we'll play it live on air if it's, we're going to screen them first, obviously. But here we go. This was 7:15 last night.
What's up?
What's up?
You bunch of pansy-ass, limp, pimp, busted nutters. All I have to say is this.
What?
Have a magical day. You guys still suck.
Thank you.
Boy, he had all the phrases that pay in there. The only thing he didn't say is we have a car.
And then we got one earlier when I was on the penthouse. I was screening them as well.
Oh, God, double duty today. You're the freaking, you get the award, that's for sure.
And someone dropped this on us.
All right. Hey. What?
Hello, Dano.
Hi.
Since you don't want to take Allison on the cruise to the Bahamas,
yeah,
I guess I'll have to do it again. Take her out on a cruise so she can enjoy herself.
What do you mean again?
Thanks, Steve and Boca.
Oh, you suck it, Steve.
And then finally we have this one.
That was awful.
Your sister's ass. Your sister's ass.
That needs to be somebody's national anthem. That is our. Can we record that? How do we download that?
I'll figure it out.
Anytime somebody says your sister's ass, we need to play the anthem. We need to play. Can I hear that again? Is it possible? Can we replay that? I don't know.
Your sister's ass. Your sister's ass.
Thank you.
So yeah, if you're feeling froggy today, just go to iHeartRadio. You'll see the little microphone. Click on it and leave us a little ditty there we can laugh at.
Okay, all right. A little bit further on the Chevy mystery. My buddy had a circa very early 80s, late 70s Chevy. It looked like the Bronco, but it was a Cheyenne. I thought I remembered it. Somebody says, no, that would be a Chevy K5 Blazer.
Oh.
Somebody else said the Chevy equivalent of the Bronco was the 2-door Blazer or the 4-door Suburban.
Or maybe it was a Suburban.
And this guy is asking you if you're 44 and 2, mister. It's if Bill wears a mask in his truck, he really is packing an extra chromosome or two.
Oh, yeah. Driving. I see it all the time. People riding around in their cars all alone, windows up, masked up. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, I can see if you're like an Uber driver and you've had people in and out of your vehicle, but 9 times out of 10, it's a bunch of old dudes and they're just wearing their mask like they forgot to take it back off after they left the grocery store or the clinic or wherever they were, doctor's appointments.
As I see it, or at least as I deem it, when I see somebody in a car, windows closed, masked up, driving, they're just getting used to it because they're sick.
Okay.
That's what I always think in my head. You got the Rona, and you want to make sure that, you're being extra cautious and that nobody's going to catch your funk, even if you're sitting at a light. And now, is it just grosser than ever to watch somebody in front of you open their car door and spit a big hawker out?
I saw a girl do it. And it's mostly girls I see doing it.
I see a lot more women than dudes doing it.
Someone did it yesterday, and I always I'll just hawk it out the window as I driving a little. I don't want to be moving because I don't want to, splashing back on the vehicle. But every time I'm at a stoplight, I just see that door crack open, and then the head just, bow down, and
you can almost hear the oh man, and it's like, oh God, how do I drive past that sick fast enough?
Dano, I have a question for you.
You have a question for me, and we've got some show and tell. Well, we'll get to the show and tell here in just a moment. What's your question?
Did you bathe last night or this morning? Because I walked in there and smelling a little Fromunda or something. I don't know what that odor's coming from, but maybe we can expound on it later.
I smell wonderful.
Well, I don't know, something in that studio. Maybe it has something to do with our show and tell.
I see where you're going with that.
It's got a strong odor.
It smells like cheese in here.
It does.
Isn't that the sign of infection?
I don't know.
Who's infected around here?
Well, Greek and Franny were just in there, so we can narrow it down.
Oh, no. I don't want to think about their infections. No. Why?
No. Never gets old.
Ugh. Just the thought of somebody smelling like cheese makes me, my tongue swells up a little.
You get your throat closes a little, I'm sure.
Gag reflex is starting to kick in over here. But that doesn't dismiss the fact that what I'm looking at is some awesome show and tell.
It is. We need to get some pictures, and we can post them on our Instagram account and, share. And we can even hold it up for the camera here.
You also brought some show and tell for us today.
I was going to actually save that one since it's...
I think we need... No, double dose, man.
Double dose of show and tell?
Double dose. Look, if we have it, show it.
I agree, but, we don't want to...
Pays to advertise.
Run out of things before, this thing it takes off. Last week... We missed the Tuesday, but you did bring something in and show it to the audience. It was your little stuffed animal plush that your wife got you when you're angry or happy, and you got your little moods.
Yeah,
there.
Flips inside out. I left that at home if you didn't see. Yeah,
I thought you were going to start bringing that in every day just so I can kind of get a feel of...
Oh, man, I'm not the kind of guy that walks around with a plush stuffed animal. Just, here, look at my mood. Yeah.
Got any cheese?
Yes, we do, as a matter of fact, and we'll tell you all about it next with Dano and Nutter. This is Real Radio.
Proving that some of us have a face for radio. Go to realradio921.com/watch so you can watch us make radio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Partly cloudy skies out there for us on this Tuesday. A little cooler through the afternoon as well. Temperatures right around the mid to upper 70s for us today. Closer to average for this time of year. A little coastal shower is possible overnight, and as we head into your Wednesday, we're still in the upper 70s again for the day tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples Print and Marketing Services help small business print big with wide format signs and banners. Right now, get $10 off custom printed signs, banners, and posters when you spend $50 or more. Offer ends 3/26. Visit staples.com/signage for details. Staples, the working and learning store.
What's done more to improve overall health and wellness? Modern medicine or personal hygiene? Actually, it's both. But considering that bathing went mainstream in the 1800s and brushing your teeth in the 1900s, isn't it time for something new, like cleaning your nose? After all, your nose is the body's air filter for trapping dirt and germs, the first line of defense against allergens, bacteria, and viruses from getting into your lungs. But how do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage isn't medicine, it's more like plumbing. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril to the very back of the nose where germs can get trapped and multiply. and then out the other nostril, flushing out mucus and microbes so you can breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier. Join over 2 million others and find out for yourself how refreshing and easy to use Navage is. At Navage.com, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Who can you trust in big media? A recent study finds Americans don't trust big media, and 65% of Republicans don't trust them at all. Now, Newsmax has become a trusted source for millions. They go to Newsmax.com for breaking news and watch Newsmax TV for the latest from Washington, New York, Hollywood, and the world. Download the free Newsmax app on your smartphone and watch it anytime, anywhere. Nielsen recently reported that almost 7 million cable viewers watch Newsmax, but not Fox News. Americans really are making the switch to Newsmax. Start every day with Wake Up America and Rob Finnerty. And watch the Newsmax team at night with Eric Bowling, Sean Spicer and Lindsey Keith, Greg Kelly, Stinchfield, Jen Pellegrino, Rob Schmidt, and more. Every weekend, tune in for Huckabee, Diamond and Silk, Dick Morris, Wendy Bell, and more. Already 20 million made the switch and watch Newsmax all the time. Try it. You may never go back.
Tobacco-Free Florida has many free ways to help you quit nicotine. From free 2-week starter kits of quit aids to free cessation services like Phone Quit and Group Quit. We're even trying out new motivational tactics, like 80s rock anthems.
The time is now, and I'm so proud. You're the greatest quitter of all. Tobacco-free, won't you believe? You're right there where you wanted to be. You're staying strong, you're standing tall. You're a great on a mission to be. You're the greatest quitter. He's tobacco's greatest quitter. You're the greatest quitter. He's tobacco's greatest quitter of all.
Ah, cool. Lasers. Yeah, that's awesome. Maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
Wow, what a week. Yesterday, I was supposed to sign my first mortgage, but there was this huge car accident on my commute. The bridge that led to the nearest First Republic Bank was closed. Traffic was bumper to bumper. It seemed impossible I'd be able to get there by the end of the business day. I was freaked. I had no idea what would happen if I didn't sign the papers on time. So then I get a call from my personal banker. He says Dennis from the nearest First Republic has a bike and is en route. No kidding. So this guy shows up, has me sign the documents, and takes them back to First Republic Bank on a bike. I mean, if that's not service, I'm not sure what is. So thanks, First Republic. You helped me get my first home under unbelievable circumstances.
Personalized service, customized solutions, quick decisions. At First Republic, it's a privilege to serve you. Visit our Palm Beach, Jupiter, or Palm Beach Gardens offices. FirstRepublic.com. First Republic Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like you're going 100 miles an hour, barely keeping up. But to cruise through challenges, you need someone who's right there with you. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the Windows PCs and tech advice you need to get past whatever's in front of you and get where you want to go. Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. A start to a simpler experience with Windows 11 Pro.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
It is a smooth ride along our Palm Beach expressways. Looking good with no accidents on 95 or the Turnpike. Road work continues Southern Boulevard. You could find a delay east at Flagler Drive. That's traffic on Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by WhatsApp. No one should read your personal messages. That's why WhatsApp uses end-to-end encryption. It protects whatever you send before, during, and after you send it. So no one, not even WhatsApp, can read your messages. Always message privately. WhatsApp.
Portions of the following
just a few minutes and buy anonymous. I mean, we really don't know who sent this to us.
Yeah, no, it's going to take me another until the next break to get that up on Instagram.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the picture that we
Yes,
took and
yes.
Big smile, say cheese, that
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah.
Okay, we'll get to that here momentarily. In the meantime, thank you for calling into Dano and Nutter. We welcome, who's this?
Yeah, you're on the air. Who's this?
Hey, now, appreciate
Al, Green Acres. How you doing?
What do you say, Al?
Good. How's it going?
All right.
I heard. Well, I know you guys are usually pressed for time. That's why I kind of come bully through. I heard you guys had talking about show and tell, and so I had a great story. If you are even bothered by it or just want to do it, there's this cat on the internet that whenever the person goes closer to it with like the flea treatment, the cat puts its head away and goes, no, 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 no. You would think if you close your eyes, you'd think it was a little kid saying no.
Oh, I'll have to get that sound drop.
A sound bite.
Yeah.
Well, that's why Al Gore invented the internet, was for videos of his cats.
Thank you, Al Gore.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, thank you. And when I was in 4th grade, I hated my teacher, and my teacher hated me. You could tell.
It was mutual.
We hated each other. So it was just, I don't even, Mrs. Kronbach was her name. Oh, man. And so we had show and tell one year, and I begged my grandparents, who I lived with, for an Archie Bunker baby doll. It was a freaking doll with Archie Bunker's face on it.
Carol O'Connor?
It was so freaky. It was like the Chucky doll before Chucky. That's how creepy it was.
Did you pull the string and it said really racist things?
Oh, Archie!
Yeah.
Even better. It had an actual
Edith, who let those neighbors in?
penis.
Oh.
The thing had an actual little penis, and you gave it a drink, and it peed.
Yeah, that's... Oh, God.
Wow.
Dude, I had the diaper on it, and I was showing it for show and tell, and the teacher went, let me see that. So I turned and showed it to her, and then I turned back to the class, and I went, oh, yeah, and it does this, and I pulled it down, and everyone starts laughing. Yep. So the teacher goes, why is everyone laughing? And so I kind of covered it when I turned it towards her, and I said, oh, it's because of this. And if you hold the mouth closed and you squeeze on the stomach, the stream just flies right out.
Oh, man.
And I put...
You peed on the teacher.
Food coloring. Yes, I put food coloring inside of the water, and I went, oh, sorry, he has a urinary tract infection. The teacher, she was mad as a freaking wet cat in a bag.
Yeah, you peed on her.
Then she realized it was just, she realized it was only water. But
Al, there's some
3-day suspension.
It's worthy of a 3 days. Well, 3-day suspension. Okay. Yeah, nowadays it'd be expulsion.
Expulsion, yeah.
Yeah, you're
R.
expelled. How dare you show that little doll penis in class?
R. Kelly would have paid a pretty penny for that.
He's probably got a collection of them.
Yeah, he does.
That's what he did before he left home. He opened his mouth and just squeezed all the stomachs. It was his last foray into water sports. But something tells me he's getting peed on in jail.
Oh, yeah.
But the question remains, who bought you this Archie doll at 10 years old?
We were going through the store for Christmas, and I was picking out what I wanted. Long story short, my father was a deadbeat. My mother was an addict that dropped me off and said she's going to go get cigarettes and never came back.
Oh.
So my grandparents treated me like their own kid.
Well, that's very nice of them. You were blessed.
Yeah. And even as a kid, my favorite holiday was always Thanksgiving because of the turkey. Even though I got so many toys, and you would think a kid would like Christmas as their favorite holiday. Not Thanksgiving. God. Yeah.
Mine is also.
Family.
Mine too.
So, yeah. Hey, we like to stuff ourselves, not only the turkey.
That's a hell of a show and tell. It kind of, you had an Archie Bunker doll that peed in your teacher's face. We got some cheese we're going to talk about.
Yes, we are.
But we'll do some show and tell and get
I I think there's some of them on eBay just for sale. You can actually look and tell, and you hold them and be like, "My God, you're telling the truth." It actually does have a little plastic winky.
Well, we'll take your word for it.
No, I'm gonna go find out right now.
You gonna order one too, Dano?
Archie Bunker doll that pees
with dong.
That pees. Well, I don't know. There it is in all its glory.
Yeah. I love that thing.
The peeing all in the family doll could be the weirdest toy ever made. Meet Joey Stivic, Archie Bunker's grandson, and he'd like to pee on you. Okay, the Archie Bunker doll on eBay. If you still had this doll, it would be worth all of a vintage 1976 Archie Bunker grandson Joey Stivic doll complete. $101.
Wow.
The one still in the box from 1976 in the original box.
500.
$175.
Al, I have a question.
Yeah, Nutter, what's your question?
Did you ever put your favorite beverage in said doll, and
just drink some coffee? Time for my morning mud.
I kind of knew I went both ways, but I drew the line somewhere, brother.
Okay, good for you, man. Good
So
for you.
Archie Bunker's grandson in a box unopened, $331, and that's with the 5% off discount on eBay. Yeah, so it commands a.
I wish my room wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Man, because of a faulty outlet, the room caught on fire, so my room got gutted. So all that stuff that I had when I was like 14, 15 just got erased.
Oh, it's the weirdest looking thing, man. I'm looking at its little winky, and I'm
gotta see that next time during the break.
All right, Al, thanks for that. I can never shake that. There isn't enough sandpaper or bleach on earth to get that image out of my brain. All right, brother. I appreciate you checking in. Oh, yeah. You were a real help today, Al. Thanks. Good stuff, though. What we did, though, is receive a package from Wisconsin.
With no note.
No note, no name, other than it's from the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin in Madison, Wisconsin. That's the return label.
Maybe we have a listener in Madison, Wisconsin.
Where's my T-shirt? I'll hold up my T-shirt. It says, what does that say again? It says, talk curdy to me.
And someone sent us cheese curds.
And bags of cheese curds. How many bags do we get? 4 or 5 bags?
Yeah, something like that.
4 or 5 bags of cheese curds from Wisconsin. And I'm telling you, you can crack that bag and just sit there and pop them. And that's the best damn cheese you'll ever eat.
And if you hang tight, I'm going to post it on our Instagram account. That way you can see the T-shirt and Dano with his curds. But
the one that I was holding in my mouth?
That's yours.
I'll take that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to subject you to that one. New unopened bag. 877-927-6969. Toll free. We're telling stories. I've got an unbelievable tale coming up of, what are the odds? It's a what are the odds story. What do you have, Nutter?
Do you want to tease the prize real quick before we go on a break? That way people know what to listen for. We're not going to tell you what time we're doing it at.
Did you do a prize promo?
Because I was like, tickets go on sale this Friday, you know. So
you had to put yourself in a phone booth to make it sound legit.
I didn't feel like going and cutting another one. Plus, I was busy with the penthouse this morning, so I was like, you know what? I bet I can edit this, and nobody would probably even know the difference.
Not a chance of anybody picking that out unless they're into editing or do that for a living.
So we'll be giving that away a little bit later on today. It's just your job to stick around and listen for it. And you got to be caller 11 when we do that.
How good of a job did you do? Even those professionals out there, had you not promoted the fact that you edited that, would never have been able to tell where that edit was.
Nice.
Outstanding job today. You're listening for Nutter's promo, and when that plays, you'll be caller number 11 for Sammy and the Circle tickets, and we'll do that later today. We're not going to tell you when, because then we get the same damn prize horse that call up and clog the lines.
Yeah, this way you have to listen to the show in its entirety if we want to wait that long. But you'll just have to stick around and wait if you want to win those tickets.
Yeah, 2 hours, 2.5, 2 hours, 37 minutes right before the show ends. I don't know. You'll just stick around and find out. And we also have a couple of great opportunities for you to join us if you can't get on the phones, and toll free, dial us up 877-927-6969. You can visit our studio text line 47142. Just start that message off with Real Radio.
The visual aid you need for all the freaky stuff we talk about on the radio. Find it at realradio921.com.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Venus Reed. Here's a look at your CBS 12 weather forecast. Looking at mostly clear conditions out there as we head into the overnight hours. Temperatures in the low 80s. We'll be dropping down into the mid-lower 60s. A little bit breezy, but it looks like there could be a 20% chance for a little pop-up passing shower late tonight. Then for tomorrow, looks like we'll see mostly sunny skies with a chance for maybe a stray shower late afternoon. About a 20% chance with highs around 80 degrees.
This report is sponsored by WhatsApp. No one should read your personal messages. That's why WhatsApp uses end-to-end encryption. It protects whatever you send before, during, and after you send it. So no one, not even WhatsApp, can read your messages. Always message privately. WhatsApp.
Dano and Nutter is brought to you by Precision Door Service of South Florida. A pleasure to do business with.
Hi, it's Dano here for my go-to all things bling. And the one thing that really makes Diamonds Direct stand out from any other jewelry store is the education you get. These are not clerks behind a counter. These are seasoned pros, and they know everything there is to know about diamonds. And they'll take the time to teach you in a way that is transparent, informative, and useful. They'll show you how diamonds are priced and graded on the world market and how they can maximize your budget. All this is done in a relaxed, no pressure, no expectations kind of atmosphere. Look, they understand that most guys don't know much about diamonds, but they're committed to teaching you, not selling you. Then when you're ready, Diamonds Direct will give you access to one of the largest selections of GIA certified diamonds in America. I'm telling you, if you're diamond shopping, this is the place to go. Take it from me, Dano. This is a no-brainer. The education you want, the selection you need, the prices you deserve at Diamonds Direct. Directions and store hours at diamondsdirect.com.
No payments until after summer at Palm Beach Harley on any new Harley this week only. Palm Beach Harley has access to the country's largest Harley inventory with truckloads delivering each week. Palm Beach Harley has secured no payments until after summer. Finance specialists on site to get you approved. Annual percentage rates such as 1.99% and no payments till after summer on any new Harley at Palm Beach Harley now through Sunday. No payments for 120 days with approved credit.
As a small business owner, your bottom line is always top of mind. So start saving by switching to Comcast Business Mobile. It's a mobile service designed for small business that can save you money with unlimited data for just $24 per line per month for 10 lines. Perfect for any small business looking to grow. Or you can pay by the gig. And with access to millions of Wi-Fi hotspots, you'll pay only for the data you need, with no line fees, activation costs, or term contracts. You can save up to $500 a year on your wireless bill, all on the most reliable 5G network. And it's only available to Comcast Business Internet customers. So boost your business's bottom line with a more reliable, more affordable mobile service by switching to Comcast Business Mobile today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability assessment wins in 2H 2021. Wi-Fi networks not tested. Results may vary. Award is not an endorsement.
We could fly to such great heights.
With MSC Cruises, a world of discovery awaits. And now you can set sail with free balcony upgrades to enjoy those ultimate ocean views. Plus, kids sail free, so gather the group. And rest easy with flexible booking changes. Discover the Caribbean and the Bahamas, including Ocean Key, our award-winning private island. Only the sea offers you so much. Only MSC Cruises offers you so much more. To book, call your travel advisor or visit msccruises.com. Restrictions apply.
Hi, it's Rick. I'm at the Smith home. Where's Donnie?
Leaves and autumn bookings pile up for Rick's gutter cleaning service.
He's out? Come on.
He needs help before his bottom line gets clogged.
Okay, well, what about Cristiano? We still got 6 houses today.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $700 on average, and those savings add up. Imagine what you could buy in the future.
Hey, remember 20 years ago I switched to Progressive? Well, now it's the future, and I used all those savings to buy this new hologram phone. Because, it's the future, and everything is holograms now.
So switch to Progressive and save big, because those savings can add up in the future. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National annual average insurance savings by new customer surveyed who saved with Progressive in 2020. Potential savings will vary.
If you've ever ordered food for work, you understand. It's different. There's just so much more at stake. Whether it's a meeting, a client call, or lunch with the office that has to arrive at the actual lunchtime, food for work has to work. That's why there's Easy Cater. Food that's on time and as ordered from over 82,000 restaurants. And if there's a problem, rare, you can reach someone in seconds.
Thank you for calling Easy Cater.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but Easy Cater just does. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
This is WCCR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Look out for a broken down car, 95 South at Southern Boulevard. Right lane there is blocked. And we're seeing problems on the Turnpike. Another broken down car, Turnpike North at Boynton Beach Boulevard. That is off to the right shoulder of your on-ramp. And we have a crash, Turnpike South at PGA Boulevard. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
It's spring break. Be ready to roll. Valvoline Instant Oil Change provides a stay-in-your-car premium oil change that includes an 18-point maintenance check, all in about 15 minutes. Go to getyouroilchange.com to save up to 50%.
Hey, what up, you freaking maniacs? It's Tommy Lee, and we're back, baby.
And this is Joe Elliott from Def Leppard.
iHeartRadio and all the bands and the stadium tour want you to have the Miami. We'll get you flights, hotel, and front.
Get your boozy Mountain Dew.
Oh.
It's listening.
It is. They're always listening.
Man alive.
Big brother.
Yeah. Okay, so I can close that out, and then we can go back to our other screen. Do have some open phone lines today. 877-927-6969 toll free. They're just saving it up for the quickies tomorrow afternoon at 5:35.
Well, as they should be.
Sammy Hagar and the Circle tickets. Oh, and a bonus launch coming up here in just a little bit. We'll get you outside for a heads up. Let's see what the latest on the launch. I think that's is it a United Alliance or SpaceX?
I'm not sure.
Let's go to spaceflight now.
Okay.
And we'll see what launch we have scheduled. The Atlas V countdown with weather satellite. And that's today. It's liftoff, has a 2-hour window beginning at 4:38. I wrote down 4:38.
Yeah. So we'll have to
look to the north.
Yeah, and time out our break so that we can go out there and try to witness it for ourselves. By the way, we did get that.
It launches, yes.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, it might get scrubbed last minute. But we did get that picture up of Dano holding up the T-shirt and curds in mouth on our Instagram account at Real Radio 921. on Instagram. You can go check that out and maybe give him a heart or something so he feels a little better about himself.
Look at you just rattling off information like that.
I'm kind of getting used to it,
Isn't
man.
it? You do. It becomes muscle memory. It becomes second nature.
The thing is not to think about it. Just say it. The more I think about it, the more I screw up.
Yeah, don't think about it. Just let it roll, man.
Just let it fall right out of my mouth.
It just falls right out of the pie hole naturally. It's got to come naturally. Do we have our new sister anthem? Do we have that ready? Do we have the sisters anthem?
For the yeah.
All right, just head on over to our discharge page.
Hey, Dano. It was a Blazer. The original Blazer was a big body just like the Bronco.
Okay, all right.
Dave from Fort Pierce.
Thanks, Dave.
I have a car. Or should I say we have a car.
We do. Any news?
That was obviously the wrong one.
Yeah, I would say so. That was our latest discharge.
Your sister's ass. Your sister's ass.
All right, hang on to that. I was joking about wearing a mask in the truck, says Bill here on our studio text line, but I can tell Homeboy has a fantastic sense of humor. But I do have to put a mask on when I'm destroying his sister's ass.
Your sister's ass. Your sister's ass.
What I can do is once I start saving the replays, I'll just rip it from right there.
Take it right from there, and
Easy
it was
as
quiet.
apple pie.
It was nice and perfect. It'll stand out on its own. Let's see. I wasn't allowed to go to grad night because I got blackout drunk at prom.
Yeah.
Mom had to come pick me up. I passed out in the car. She left me there all night. Stay classy, Jupiter High School.
Very nice.
I'm so proud to be an alum.
You ever been so smashed that you kind of just fell asleep somewhere and they're just let him be, you know? Whether it's in a weird spot at your house or at a friend's house or anything like that.
Yeah. Last September when I showed up in Vermont for my buddy's wedding.
Oh, I remember those pictures. Usually that happens to me, but I'm at my own house and I'm just, I wake up around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and it's like, oh, I better get to bed. It's late.
It was strange. I was coherent. I knew everything that was going on, but there was no opening my eyes. It was just one of those.
Oh, you were comfortably numb.
I was beyond numb. My brain had a numb that Pink Floyd sang about. Speaking of which, grad night 1973, dropped acid, window pane. That's all I remember.
Oh, sounds like a fun time.
Wow. That's a hell of a grad night there.
You know something we didn't touch on yet? Our Graham girl. Julia with a G.
Julia,
she's a hottie. And
Gulia. Yeah, Gulia, like the Alfa Romeo car. She's something you want to take for a ride.
Oh, yeah, and I definitely recommend thumbing through her profile. There's a lot of pictures where they just kind of paint over the nip area.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I see a nipple.
Oh, there are a few, but she's not ashamed to go topless. But
she's not ashamed to do anything.
I wouldn't either with a body like that.
She's got an amazing body, but my God, does she slap on a thick layer of war paint in all those pictures?
Oh, there's some pictures. She's into some really weird stuff where she gets all done up and her hair is all.
She's a freak.
Crazy. Oh, she's definitely a freak.
She's a freak. She's the one you don't want to take home to mama, but you certainly want to brag about what's happening behind the bedroom doors.
Yeah, you definitely want to take her home, just not to mama. But I definitely recommend going and checking her out, realradio921.com at the Dano Nutter blog. And I got another cool video I posted. I've heard of cat ladies.
Yeah, but this one takes it to a whole new level. One word misplacement.
Well, this lady has...
Or one letter, I should say.
Pet rats.
Yeah, instead of a cat lady, she's a rat lady.
It's not so much the fact that she has them as pets. I know it's not really normal, but it's not uncommon. But she kind of lets them out and kind of roam her apartment or house or wherever she lives.
Free-range rat.
But she's developed this... She can sing, and they know once she starts singing, time to go back in the cage. So they come out of this shelf and from under this thing. It's kind of weird letting rats roam around. I don't know if I'd be cool with that. You find little droppings everywhere.
Well, I've known people that have had strange pets over the years. The ferrets. I can tell when somebody owns a ferret by the second you walk in their house. You're like, oh, you got ferrets. They have their own musky stank.
Feral ferrets.
Well, that's a pretty good band.
I think so.
We've got boiling armadillos and feral ferrets.
Wow, it's just a regular redneck barbecue over here.
I knew somebody that had a polecat.
The hell's a polecat?
A skunk.
Oh, no. Did they have the...
They had the scent glands removed.
I don't know. If I had a pet skunk, I'd want it still to be able to do that. I'd keep it outside.
Oof.
And look, hey, meet me around back. And then have the skunk just spray him real quick. And
we had a video posted a couple of years ago where a bear...
Oh, the bear.
The skunk
He started messing...
That bear chose the wrong small varmint to start messing with.
And you can tell the moment when that skunk sprays, because that bear just jumps up and hauls ass the other way.
It had the same look. That bear had the same look on his face as we do when we pass over that skunk. You just entered the skunk zone. A skunk got hit, and man, that smell doesn't go away. I had a buddy whose mother loved the smell of skunk.
I've never smelled a skunk stench.
What?
There's no skunks in Florida. I've never seen.
Yes, there are.
I've never seen a skunk
everywhere in Florida.
I've never seen one in Florida.
Listen,
anywhere for that matter. I've never been around a skunk.
I've certainly gotten the smell confused before with some skank weed.
No, I've definitely smelled that, but not an actual skunk.
Weed, but the actual skunk. It's similar, but the skunk is so acrid. It's so potent.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Come on, man. Seriously?
There's no way. I've never smelled a skunk.
All right, who out there believes Nutters never smelled a skunk? 877-927-6969, toll free. By the way, somebody pointed out the band name Roaming Rats.
Oh, I like Roaming Rats.
So do I.
We're all kinds of rodents. Oh, well, the armadillo's not really a rodent. What would an armadillo be considered?
That's a great question.
Just a mammal?
I have no idea what the hell they could... varmint.
You can get diseases from them. What is it, listeria or whatever?
Legionnaires?
Legionnaires.
Is it Legionnaires' disease? Oh, God.
Ugh.
All right, so boiling armadillos, feral ferrets, and roaming rats. That's our lineup for today for the furry concert.
Sounds like some good eating.
Get your hottie dressed up as one of those animals and bring her out to the concert.
And if you had any weird pets, we'd love to hear about it.
What's the strangest pet you've ever known anybody to own? The skunk is about... I knew somebody that owned a raccoon and another one that had an attack squirrel, but the attack squirrel was just because he fed it peanuts on its back porch every day.
A buddy of mine had one of those sugar gliders, and
I knew someone that had a sugar glider. It peed all over me.
He didn't realize they were nocturnal, and every night this thing's just going 90 miles an hour in its cage, and they kept it in the bedroom there. And then one day I just seen it sitting out back on the porch. I'm like, oh, finally had enough of that sugar glider there. And eventually they ended up giving it away to somebody. Thing was cute as hell. But...
It is. It's a neat looking animal. It's sort of a cross between a flying squirrel and a lemur.
Yeah, they're weird.
They got
big
eyes.
Yeah.
The big eyes.
Doll's
so he used to keep it in his shirt pocket.
Oh.
And his girlfriend at the time kept hers in her shirt pocket, but they were together. They needed to be like close to each other. Well, he took his out of his pocket and he put it like on my lapel, my left shoulder, and that thing whizzed all over me. I was pissed.
Did you pick it up and throw it and watch it just glide
No, I'm
down?
like, it's peeing on me. He's like, oh, they do that when they're excited. How the hell do you know?
Well, he's had it for a while.
It was his for a while.
The strangest pet I think I've ever had it wasn't really that strange. I know people keep them as pets all the time, but when I was in my lawn service days, I caught 3 baby iguanas. One didn't make it, but I had the other 2 for a very long time. And yeah, you get a hot, smelly iguana cage filled with feces, and that's the worst. I don't think it's as bad as the skunk, but
hot iguana cage.
Like it was more of a terrarium or something. It didn't really have any vents, so when you open that thing up to clean it, that big cloud of funk,
stank.
Yeah, hit you in the face.
Oof. Animals have a pungent stink about them.
Eventually, I gave them to somebody else where they lived, long, happy lives, but no more iguanas after that.
Just the other day, I was visiting with a buddy of mine, used to work here, and he's recently acquired a bearded dragon.
Oh, those are cool.
And it was feeding time.
Oh, what is it eating?
Crickets.
Okay. When they get a certain size, they start eating a little pinky mice, though.
Oh, is that right?
I think so.
Great.
Ugh.
I'm not going to be around for that feeding. That's why I gave up my snake.
Yeah, those can be tricky too. The snakes.
Well, it went from mice to a mouse to a rat, and once it got big rabbit size, I was done.
A couple of my roommates used to have like 8-foot, 9-foot boas.
That's what I had a boa, and he was 6.5 feet, and forget it.
And our roommate Dougie, he would feed them, and at one point, calm as ever could be, to my other roommate, "Hey Sean, can you come in here and give me a hand?" That thing, he had it locked down on his hand and wrapped him up all the way up over.
I bet he cage fed it.
Yeah, he did.
That's what you can't do is you because every time you go hang out with, he thinks it's feeding time.
So yeah, and then they got him off of him and put him back in the cage, but I can't believe how calm he stayed. I would have been like, there's a snake.
Well, you pull too hard, they have pretty delicate mouths. Their teeth will rip right out because they go in backwards. So if you pull back, it'll rip their teeth out.
Well, he had to unwind this thing first to get it because it was constricting.
Mine loved to wrap itself around my arm and I just hang it out the car window. He loved car rides.
Really?
Yep.
Did he stick his tongue out?
Just flicked it away the whole time. Yeah, I didn't want to keep him out there too long. I was afraid his eyes would dry out.
Right.
No, he was fine. He loved it. I would pull him back inside the car, and he would go to try and get out of the car.
A lot of times when they start getting ready to shed that skin, it covers their eyes also, so they can't really see. So, yeah, they're just striking at anything at that point.
It's leprosy, not
leprosy.
It's leprosy, not Legionnaire's disease. Armadillos have leprosy. So after you handle an armadillo, we can dip bread in the back of your neck.
Oh, gross.
Disgusting. The only thing, all right, we got a good internet fight. We got a text fight underway. The only thing Bill has destroyed is a glory hole in Wilton Manors. Also, I have a great sense of humor. You're just not that funny, you loser. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
They're going at it. 47142. Start your message off with Real Radio. We have nothing to do with it. We're just the catalyst to which read your messages.
Yeah, I didn't think they could...
get mad at each other in text?
Yeah.
We can find a way to get mad at each other without even knowing each other or knowing what anybody else said. Just knowing what somebody else is thinking pisses us off. Real Radio, what's your name?
Hey, who's this?
It's Jerry. What's up, fellas?
Hey, Jerry?
Jerry.
Yeah, we got nothing going on. I got some cheese curds. We're passing out cheese curds, Jerry.
Yeah. I just wanted to call and thank you all both for the Eagles tickets.
Oh,
the show was fantastic, and I am now qualified for alpine downhill skiing from our seats.
Okay. So you had nosebleeds, is what you're saying. You were high up there.
Yeah. I tell you, hey, listen, they were free. I'm not complaining, but we were second row from the top, and if you leaned over frontward, you were going down.
Yeah.
Man.
That place can get hairy up there.
You don't want to get too drunk.
No, you don't.
You've been part of the show.
And the steps are actually, that concrete is a little slippery, too, as you're making your way up there.
Yeah, and I think they had some skunks there for some reason. I just think skunks at the Eagle concert.
Something tells me that place was real skunky.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, Jerry.
Man, I'm so glad. And yesterday we had a report. They played for 3 hours, and you got an unbelievable show. I know some of the set list.
Yep.
I know that Glenn Fry's kid wasn't there, but you had
Vince Gill.
Vince Gill was up there singing away, crooning in his high-pitched voice. So he blends in perfectly with the Eagles.
He did great. He took over a lot of Glenn Fry's parts.
Yeah.
As far as the guitar and singing. But it was a double bucket list for me, Vince Gill and the Eagles. So I wanted to thank you all very much.
It is our pleasure. I'm glad you had a great time. Thanks for being a listener. That's what we like to do around here, is hook you guys up with a prize you actually want, which is why we're not telling you what time we're giving away the prizes. Because then somebody who just wants to win a prize
will
calls
tune in
up.
at that time.
So we're going to get a Sammy Hagar fan to win today so we can go see him in the circle. And I say, have yourself a great day. Thanks for being a listener.
Thanks, Jerry.
Yep, Jerry.
Beautiful.
Thank you, and glad you enjoyed the concert.
We got a launch we got to go check out.
Yep, we've got a launch that's going off right now, as a matter of fact. 877-927-6969, toll free. It's a new NOAA weather satellite that's on its way to space right now. Go check it out, look to the north, and join us back here in moments for more Dano and Nutter. This is Real Radio.
Because you shouldn't have to get up off the couch. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Vetus Reed. Here's a look at your CBS 12 weather forecast. Looking at mostly clear conditions out there as we head into the overnight hours. Temperatures in the low 80s. We'll be dropping it down into the mid-lower 60s. A little bit breezy, but it looks like there could be a 20% chance for a little pop-up passing shower late tonight. Then for tomorrow, looks like we'll see mostly sunny skies with a chance for maybe a stray shower late afternoon. About a 20% chance with highs around 80 degrees.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples Print and Marketing Services help small business print big with wide format signs and banners. Right now, get $10 off custom printed signs, banners, and posters when you spend $50 or more. Offer ends 3/26. Visit staples.com/signage for details. Staples, the working and learning store.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like you're going 100 miles an hour, barely keeping up. But to cruise through challenges, you need someone who's right there with you. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the Windows PCs and tech advice you need to get past whatever's in front of you and get where you want to go. Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. A start to a simpler experience with Windows 11 Pro.
Americans don't trust big media. The source you can trust is Newsmax. Find it on all major cable systems or download the free Newsmax app on your phone. Millions are watching Newsmax and the Newsmax team with Rob Finnerty, Eric Bowling, Sean Spicer and Lindsay Keith, Greg Kelly, Stinchfield and Rob Schmidt. Plus weekends with Huckabee, Diamond and Silk, Gorka and Wendy Bell. 20 million people have made the switch to Newsmax. Try it. You may never go back.
What's done more to improve overall health and wellness? Modern medicine or personal hygiene? Actually, it's both. But considering that bathing went mainstream in the 1800s and brushing your teeth in the 1900s, isn't it time for something new, like cleaning your nose? After all, your nose is the body's air filter for trapping dirt and germs, the first line of defense against allergens, bacteria, and viruses from getting into your lungs. But how do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage isn't medicine, it's more like plumbing. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril to the very back of the nose where germs can get trapped and multiply, and then out the other nostril, flushing out mucus and microbes so you can breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier. Join over 2 million others and find out for yourself how refreshing and easy to use Navage is. At Navage.com, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Injuries on the job can cause you to lose control. I'm Glenn Levine from the law offices of Anajar Levine. Money is not coming in and your medical bills are piling up. Our legal team is here to help. We can help you file all your workers' compensation claims to make sure you get the proper benefits you're entitled to. If you've been injured on the job, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
It's the Road to the Derby this Saturday at PBKC with live music from the Jeffrey James Gang Band from 6 to 9 p.m. Enjoy trackside barbecue, beers, bars, prizes, and lots of fun. Come out early for a great day of horse racing action from Santa Anita, Gulfstream, and more. PBKC is your entertainment destination with poker, casino-style table games, off-track betting, paddock dining, and exciting events like live music this Saturday. For more information, go to pbkennelclub.com.
Whoever said the more the merrier sure wasn't in charge of hiring new employees, because the more unqualified candidates you have for a job, the more difficult your hiring can be. And that can make the process, well, not so merry for you. Thankfully, there's ZipRecruiter, which you can try right now for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter's powerful technology finds the right candidates for your job. But unlike other sites, ZipRecruiter goes deeper. ZipRecruiter matches people with people, and you can personally invite your top choices to apply. Because the perfect hire is more than a list of qualifications. It's an individual. ZipRecruiter makes hiring the right person easy, and that'll keep you and everyone else very merry.
4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try ZipRecruiter for free today at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's right, free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
This view was worth a hike.
Right? And it's a good way to stay on top of my health.
Yes, I'm Cologuard, a prescription colon cancer screening option for people 45 plus at average risk. Have you screened for colon cancer?
Not yet.
Don't wait. It's more treatable when caught in early stages.
Tell me more.
Cologuard is non-invasive and it's used at home. It detects altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers.
92%?
Yep, even those in early stages.
This was seen in a clinical study with patients 50 and older. Any positive result should be followed by a diagnostic colonoscopy. False positive and negative results may occur. Cologuard is not a replacement for colonoscopy in high-risk patients. Do not use if you have had adenomas, have inflammatory bowel disease and certain hereditary syndromes, or a personal or family history of colon cancer.
Most insured patients pay $0. Ask your provider or an online prescriber if Cologuard is right for you, or visit Cologuard.com.
I'm in.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Slow go 95 north right at Southern Boulevard. It's broken down.